Hey guys, Jamie here, and I just woke up, just got my Starbucks coffee, and I actually Rappi this. It's Rappi, it's a food delivery service every day, first thing in the morning. Total game changer, allows me to wake up, right? So I just decided to make a video, right? To make a video. Haven't done a video, I haven't done a blog post, I haven't done anything for my whole internet marketing business, education business, email subscribers. I haven't done it in a long time. And the truth is, I've been really busy. I've been busy building e-commerce stores. I've been creating information products. I've been working with a bunch of different people. I've had partners. We've got e-commerce clients. We're running their ads for them. Still crushing in drop shipping. And really, what I'm most passionate about and interested in right now is cracking the whole brand code, figuring out how to consistently build million dollar, multi-million dollar e-commerce brands. And that's what I'm going to talk about in this video, guys. So what you're looking at right here is my $1 million brand formula. And this is something I actually wrote about 6 months ago or something. And I was just scrolling through my documents, reviewing all my documents, doing my 6 months review of the year. And I found this and I realized that, holy shit, this is like exactly what I've just done. And it worked, and it works really damn well. So with that said, essentially what I'm going to be doing now is I'm going to be teaching still how to do drop shipping, but how to build niche stores and how to build brands. So basically, let's show you one example here. I've got a few tabs open. This is one little funnel I built for a brand that I launched in like October or November last year. And since then, you can see it's done $1.6 million in revenue. This is just a funnel. There's a bunch more revenue on the store that didn't come from this. And this is, I think, since like November last year or something. So we're talking about 6 months, 7 months, 6 good months, and probably like $2 million in sales. This is one brand. I built multiple in that time, and multiple niche stores that are also doing really well. And it's just a better business model. Like, as you probably know, if you're on my list, that you've learned about drop shipping, maybe you bought my report, and the model has been sell as much crap from China as possible, as quickly as you can, to as many people as you can, and just rinse the market before everyone else does. And that still works. It's still a great business. It's still the #1 way I recommend new people get started. So if you're brand new, go to dotcomsystem.com/access. Buy my report. I just updated it for 2018. That's where I detail how to build your first general store and start testing multiple different products, how to advertise on Facebook properly, and then how to go from that to owning your own niche and your own brand. Hang on. So what I'm telling everyone now, and this is just my thoughts about the industry and how to make millions of dollars right now, is still do general stores, run Shopify stores, sell all kinds of stuff from China, and look for opportunities to build sales funnels, to build brands. And you can do it separately. You can use the general store model as a way of like testing lots of different products and then seeing what works and then jumping on the one that does and launching that into a brand. Or you can just go ahead and try and build a brand. And that is exactly what this little formula here reveals to a very, very high level that not many other people know how to do but me. This brand here, you see the 1.6 million, I think 2 million now. If I show you, I've got to be careful not to reveal too much. Let's see, Opera browser. Yeah, and so I zoomed into one of the ad accounts here for this brand. And this one spent about $500,000, and I've spent a bunch more, probably like $1 million now for all the sales. But you can see if we go over, if I actually move myself here, we've got, where is it? We've got 1 million clicks almost from this. And we've had 28,000 purchases, and I've spent $18.40 per purchase overall. Now, that's pretty impressive. Not many people can do that. I've spent a lot more money than this on Facebook now, which is really funny because people are out there selling courses on how to do Facebook ads, and they've spent maybe 500,000, maybe 1 million on ads. I've spent a lot more than all of these guys. But you can see that, well, let me scroll. I've generated a shit ton of sales from Facebook. I know how to do this. It's working. It's working consistently right now. We're in, what is it, July 2018 right now. This stuff works, okay? That's what I'm going to say. This stuff works, and this is the future of dropshipping and e-commerce. If you're not currently focused on building brands, then it's like, if you're brand new, that's cool. Start with the general store, start with that. But once, like I've been doing this for 2 years now, just for e-commerce stuff. And I realized after all the dropshipping that none of the customers came back to buy more products, because most of the time we were selling products, they didn't always have the best quality. The shipping time took forever. And even though we had that on the store, I've made tons of money with it. Don't get me wrong. Great way to make money, to make cash, but it's not building a long-term business or assets. And that's the key word. It's really just assets. So I kind of moved from thinking, how can I make as much money as quickly as possible? That's what dropshipping is, right? It's something that's really easy to start, low barrier to entry, don't need much money to do it. So everyone does it. So I changed from thinking like that to thinking, what's more difficult? What can I really use the skills that I've developed since I've been like 12 years old, 13, 14 years old doing this shit? How can I do real marketing? And how can I do something that's going to take a long time? Like it's going to take more time, at least a couple of months to see some decent results, 6 months to see good results, a year to really create something that's fantastic, that's making me a ton of money. Like the other brand I showed you, we hit it off really quickly because I implemented this formula. But most of the time, just like with drop shipping, every product doesn't work, right? You might test 10 products, 15 products to find one that really works for you and makes you money. The same can be with a brand. You can build a brand, you can invest money in inventory, you can do all of that and fail. I've done it. I could probably show you this right now if it's still on Amazon. Like I private labeled products before I put them on Amazon, and I couldn't get them to work. Let me see, Raw Instinct, glucosamine. See if this fires up here. So it does happen. Here we go. So this is one of my products I launched like 3 years ago. It shat the bed. I was using giveaways, so I was giving away the product to people for like $1, so they give me reviews, so I'd get loads of good reviews. And I did at the time, it worked really well on Amazon. I started making consistent sales. All of a sudden, Amazon decided to basically penalize people who were doing giveaways to get reviews. And they took away all those reviews. So now the only reviews that count are the ones where people actually spent the full price. And gave the review as far as I'm aware. But I built this, and then I got like a few bad reviews. I got like a 1-star review, wasted money, dog refused to eat it. Hasn't worked. Even though this is a great product, you get bad reviews, right? Didn't work, and I just couldn't make it work. I spent like $20,000 on inventory. I spent a bunch of money trying to run Facebook ads and stuff to sales funnels, to a Shopify store. I couldn't make it work. The numbers weren't quite right. It was too expensive to fulfill. I couldn't get the traffic to work. And it's just an example of this brand formula. You have to have a perfect formula of things that fit together. Wait a minute. You have to have the right offer, the right market, and the numbers need to work. You need like a compelling ad. You need an ad where people can scroll, whether it's, you got to have like multiple traffic sources ideally, but you got to be able to run ads on, say, Facebook, Instagram. Hopefully you can do Google AdWords as well. You got to be able to acquire traffic in a way that's profitable. So this product I was selling it for $30. I lowered it just to move the inventory ages ago. Say I was selling it for $30, but it was costing me like $15 to fulfill it. So I only had $15. to acquire a customer in order to even break even. And my ads were costing me like $50 to acquire a customer. So without like some crazy recurring revenue stream or high average order value of multiple products and stuff, this business, this brand was not going to work. It didn't work on Shopify. It didn't work on Amazon. I tried writing articles like 5 signs your dog has this horrible disease, whatever, right? And selling it. Lesson, it didn't work. It wasn't quite the right formula of things. But this is 3 years ago. This is like 2015 I did this. So the lesson today is that there's actually a better way of building a brand in a less risky way without risking so much money up front. I'm going to walk you through it in this video. So showed you that. What I basically want to get into right now is just the formula. So I'm going to show you some examples, but what I'll do instead first is walk you through a few things. So this is a dropshipping store. Now, these guys are crushing. They're making millions of dollars dropshipping. Smiley Homie, look at their traffic. 500,000 visitors every month, pretty consistently. But if you look at the sources here, they're getting all their traffic from direct or social. This is all Facebook ads and Instagram ads. And then people who are like from Instagram or whatever, they're like highlighting the URL and like pasting it into their browser or searching it. And that's what's creating that direct. So this is all Facebook ads, schemy dropshipping, making a ton of money. These guys are making a ton of money. If I show you this tool, you can see they're adding products like crazy. They're going mad over here. Look how many products they're adding. 2 days ago, 2 days ago, 2 days ago, 3 days, 3 days, 3 days ago. They're launching like 3 different products every single day. And that's why they're crushing the game. And, you know, I admire them for that. Crushing. They got a great system. They probably got a bunch of VAs making loads of money. However, the long shipping times and everything else, they're not really building any assets. They're not building something that's going to be here 3 years from now. However, brands like this, Fashion Nova, ColourPop, these guys are Shopify brands. And these are some of the biggest Shopify stores in the world. Oops, I'm getting that cool. Let me hang up on that cool for now. Whoa. Oopsie. Let me get the traffic back. So these guys are getting 14 million visitors a month. Let me quit my Skype. 14 fucking million visitors a month. Dude, that's like 150 plus, 170 whatever million visitors a year. You better believe these guys are running a $100 million plus a year business off the back of this. Easily making $1 per visitor, probably more like a couple of dollars per visitor that's on their website. So they're doing like hundreds of millions a year in revenue of this shit. ColourPop, another one. This is 4 million visitors. Again, doing a shit ton of money. So they're selling cosmetics, very basic cosmetics. These guys are selling fashion. How these guys are actually making their money is they're pushing their brand through influencers. They do really heavy Instagram. If I show you their traffic, you can see, okay, so look, 38% search, 8% social, 47% direct. That means that like half of their visitors are like repeat visitors going back to their website or like searching them on Google. And they're also probably using Google AdWords to like rank, to advertise for a bunch of keywords. They're probably organically ranking via SEO for a bunch of stuff, getting a ton of free, millions of dollars in free sales every year. And this is stuff that none of the dropshippers are doing, right? The Smiley Homie over here, while he's crushing the game, it's all Facebook ads. As soon as he stops running a campaign for a hot product, he stops making money. However, these guys, they don't even have to advertise and they'll still be making millions of dollars a year. But they had to invest money up front. They had to invest time. They had to create dope collections, and they've hired experts. They've hired people in fashion to do this. But the good news is it's not actually that hard to do. You could go to Upwork right now. You could go to a website called Clarity FM, where you can speak to like an expert in fashion design and stuff. And you can hire these people for a very small amount of money, a couple $100 or $100 to design you something. And you figure out the market, you figure out something that's a little bit unique that I'll walk you through. And you pay some people who know how to do this stuff, to design stuff, or people who know how to make cosmetics. You go on Google and you type in whatever these guys are selling, lipstick suppliers, matte lipstick suppliers, shadow palette suppliers, and you make a list of all the suppliers and you start calling them all. You ask them, like, how much can they make you stuff for? Can they make this thing that's a little bit unique? And this is how these brands are run. And then they run ads on Instagram, they pay influencers, and it may have been slow in the beginning, but these guys are just crushing the game right now. And there's no reason why you shouldn't as well. Another example, draxe.com. So this is a guy I've been looking at for a while. Really fucking jealous of what he's been able to do. Perhaps I should become a doctor so I can just build a blog like this and use the credibility. It helps a lot having credibility in a marketplace like this. This guy, he gets 21 million visitors a month. More than all of the Shopify guys combined in most cases. Sources. So here's what's so fucking interesting. 81% is from Google. Free traffic. Free. Doesn't even spend a dime on advertising. 13% direct. That's just people coming back to his website to learn more or buy more products. It's not on Shopify, so you're not seeing it. But if you go to shop, this guy is basically one of the biggest e-commerce players right now in this space. He sells collagen protein, probiotics, bone broth protein, vitamin D3, leaky gut formula. So he goes from selling really generic products to like formulas, elixirs. This is where marketing comes into play. He's selling problems to solutions to really big pain points. Like people who have leaky gut, this is something that affects like 50% of Americans, and it causes all kinds of issues, right? Turmeric, fantastic. The ketogenic market is a great market. So you can shop by health concern, shop by diet, paleo, keto diet, ketogenic diet. This guy's got it nailed down, and all that he does is do lots and lots of blog posts and lots of YouTube videos. Content. He makes content all the time. So I show you his blog real quick. This is a guy I look at a lot. These are the people I look at and think, wow, I need to be building something like these guys. So liver failure, let's just click on the blog post. This guy is all based on free traffic, but then he has sales funnels. He has legitimate sales funnels, usually in his sidebar here. Here we go, look, repair your leaky gut. You click on this, and it goes to a webinar. Check this out. This fucking webinar is like, you gotta go and sign up and watch it. It's amazing. Basically, he sells these packages at the end of the webinars for his products, right? So you better believe that leaky gut product that you just saw is being sold through this advanced marketing process. You try and leave the page, it says, download my free ebook, so he can remarket you, sending you emails all the time. Again, 100% free traffic, organic. You could do something like this. You could do this in loads of markets. It doesn't have to be health, right? Another example, bulletproof.com. Again, 100 million a year business, beyond, whatever. 2.7 million visitors a month, all from organic content marketing. So this guy makes some really cool products. It's like the ketogenic diet, again, like high fat. He promotes like fasting, sells coffee, you know, has recurring subscription customers, just made some great products, and all through blogging and PR, promoting himself on podcasts and so on. Another one, last one I show you, Onnit.com. These guys sell nootropics like Focus pills, Alpha Brain. It's a high performance brand. So supplements for sleeping, mood, immune system, all this kind of stuff. Again, 1.3 million visitors a month, sources, search and direct. People who hear about them from like podcasts, Joe Rogan promotes this, and they go and search it, loads of content, and again, it's like PR, promoting. These are the guys who have businesses that you want, that I want, that I'm working on building. And it's not done like these fucking guys who are doing general drop shipping. It's a very different model. This is a great model to test stuff, to learn how to run ads, and then maybe you find like this microblading eyebrow tattoo pen. This is a killer product. People's recently sold thousands of these. What if you went and called a bunch of American suppliers and asked if they could make you one that actually works really well, and then you send it to people and you make a video and you start selling it, and you build a brand from it. Totally doable, great product to do it with. So all of these examples you can see, they're people doing different kind of strategies to what people are doing with general stores, and they're getting a lot of traffic through search, through AdWords, or just organic SEO or Instagram influencers. Really great fucking business model. Now, one more example here is Sand and Skies. This is a beauty company. They sell like these pink clay masks and shit. Really nicely done. Buy one for 42. Buy a besties kit for you and your friend. Save money. I don't think they're doing too well. 160,000 visitors a month. They're still making millions. Search, direct, social. These guys just promote on Instagram. That's all they do. They have a cool, unique product, nice store, lots of Instagram stuff, selfie movement going on here. Crushing. They probably have multiple brands like this. So guys, back to this formula. I'm not going to be able to go over everything here. We're probably already getting on for like 20, 30 minutes or something. I want to try to keep this content short. I just wanted to tell you the potential of what is out there right now. So I actually have one more page open here. This is some dropship stuff. I was going to show you an example of great to start, but no one's getting filthy rich like the guys with the brands are by testing this stuff. Again, if you go to, this is a spy tool, Intelligence. If you look at sorting these 500,000 stores by most traffic and sales, you can see Fashion Nova, ColourPop, Jeffree Star Cosmetics, Allbirds, Easy Supply. We can type in like specific keywords, health, fitness, baby. This is how you can find all of the guys who are making millions with niche stores. Bunch of these I have no idea, fitness stuff. You see Gymshark at the top. You could go and look at all of these guys and clone them. But you could go, you take their URL, and you go to a spy tool. Spy tool, I won't share those right now. Share them in another video. And you can look at all of their ads, and you can go through their similar, see where they're getting their traffic. What keywords are they ranking for on Google? What AdWords keywords are they paying for? You can reverse engineer everything about them. And then you can go on, like for some of them, you could go on AliExpress and find products to sell that are identical. So you can start by drop shipping. Or some of these brands, they're drop shippers. They're drop shipping from AliExpress, but they're niche brands. Don't have any good examples right now. I don't want to show you anything I don't want to show you. So there are a lot of these brands that are just selling AliExpress products and they're crushing. But that's phase one, and then phase two, you can start with phase two in the beginning. It's the hardest, but it's the most rewarding, is private labeling. So phase one is just finding some AliExpress product alternatives to this, and then attempting to recreate the same ads or swiping someone else's ads who is drop shipping. Example, Shopify Exchange, great place to find drop shipping stores that you can clone. Like this one here, steampunkaddiction.com. It tells you how much their revenue was. Tells you fucking everything. And this is all AliExpress products. You could go and pay a virtual assistant. You don't need to pay $18,000. Sometimes it's good to buy stores like this. But this, you could recreate this entire thing in a day or two with AliExpress products. Exact same, clone the store. You could even take his website. You can see, if we go back to here, we can see, fuck. What was I doing? Steampunkaddiction.com. Cool, so similar web this bitch and see. Okay, it doesn't sell how much traffic, but they're probably not getting too much traffic. Point is, this is a store that makes money. It's a niche that makes money. So okay, here we go: 30% search, 16% social, 39% direct. So they're doing a form of Facebook ads, Instagram ads, and maybe some AdWords or Google, or they're ranking organically for keywords and making money. You could clone this entire store and build a dropship brand. If it works really well, maybe you could find suppliers in America to build you these products really high quality and offer fast shipping. Um, that's what you can do. Whether you decide to just try doing a dropship brand, or you decide to build a private label brand or a completely proprietary product brand, up to you. You know, like I said, you could fail. I failed multiple times trying to build a real product brand before I did, when I really cracked the code to it and being more careful. So let's go back to the brand formula here, guys. I'm going to run through this really quickly. I'm not going to explain too much in detail. I'm just going to go synopsis of it, and then I'm going to give you a download of this perhaps, or I'll leave that. This stuff I'm going to be teaching a course on. I'm going to be teaching a course on how, and I'm probably going to be showing you the actual brand that I'm building, and I'm going to show you how I build it into millions of dollars in sales. So the big questions when you're building a brand: can you acquire customers profitably and consistently? So the number one thing is, can you build a store, build a funnel, build a page to sell products in the brand, in the niche, profitably? So it comes down to do the numbers work, right? If you're selling a product for $40 and the fulfillment you find out costs $10, that means you have $30 left. After fees and everything, you're looking at more like 25, right? But can you get buyers for $30 or less? So if you can profitably acquire customers in your niche, you can grow your brand, your social media will go up, everything will go up, because as you're running ads, you get likes, you get emails, you get buyers. So it's not just about making profit on those front end sales, it's about, can you use it to grow the brand and grow the lists and the audiences and everything else? Those are the biggest questions, and you'll only know that by testing and looking at reverse engineering other people, putting their URLs, their domains into spy tools, looking at their ads, looking at where they get their traffic from. Sometimes it doesn't work. Sometimes you have a great product, people like it, but it's just not profitable to run ads to. It really sucks. To get around that, you can play with things. You can make bundle offers. You can increase the price of your product. You can change the packaging, increase the perceived value. There's all these things that you can do if you're struggling to make it profitable, right? And the other keyword is consistently. Is this something that isn't a fad? It's not like a dropship product that is here today, gone tomorrow. Is it something year-round people are going to be buying? Can you start by dropshipping or ordering a low minimum order quantity? Learn from mistakes, right? Like, I don't want to fucking go and spend $20,000 again to test an idea. I would rather build a sales page for a product that isn't even real and run ads to it, and then apologize. If it works, apologize to the customers and say the shipping's going to be longer because I haven't even made the product yet, or refund them to prove the idea. Those are the things you can do. Instead of spending $20,000, I could spend like $3,000 and test an idea and know if it's going to work or not, without even building the product or investing into inventory yet. The other options, obviously, is, can you drop ship it? Is there a dropship supplier for this product? Can you get it on AliExpress? Can you get a decent quality product that looks good, that will sell on AliExpress? Can you find it on Alibaba? Alibaba is where you order things in bulk from China, but a lot of those suppliers will offer you a dropshipping agreement, and they have products on there that they don't have on AliExpress. The other option is, can you order a low minimum order quantity? Can you negotiate where you can buy 100 units or 500 units for a low amount of money? So you minimize the risk to $1,000, a few $1,000s in inventory before you know it's going to work or not. If it doesn't work, you can try and sell them at cost price, or give them away, or sell them to your email list or something like that. Are there multiple other competitors already crushing in the niche? This is a big one. You want to look for other people who are making a lot of money in the niche. Sometimes you might find something that's brand new and no one's really crushing yet, but you're better off, especially when you're getting started. Like, I have years and years of experience behind me of testing ideas and failing at them, and also learning from the successes. And I have friends, who have made a lot more money than I have, in the hundreds of millions. So I have a lot of experience to take off. But if you're new, follow a proven path. Look for multiple people who are making money, and that you can model. And you might be able to model one thing of one person, another thing of another person. Like some of those brands I showed you, like Dr. Axe, crushing the game with content and SEO. Sand and Sky, crushing the game with Instagram influencers. Another guy might be crushing with AdWords. So you might want to take pieces of each of their marketing puzzles, and put them together into your own. So make a list of those competitors that you can model. Look at their ads, like their shit on Facebook, follow them on Instagram, add their products to cart, even buy from them, so you can see what their emails are like, what their product packaging is like, what their retargeting sequences are like, all the ads they run, everything. Are there multiple potential products if one fails? So I've had times where, even like that pet example, I've built a product and it hasn't worked, and then the brand just died because there wasn't something I could easily try and sell instead. That's why now, in the brand I'm going to be building for everyone, I'm going to be showing something that's really broad. So I can test one product. If it doesn't work, you can test a different product. If it doesn't work, you can test a different product. Or maybe you build a collection of products. If you're selling apparel, for example, like apparel is a great thing to go into. Like, I'm considering building a t-shirt and boxer shorts company where we do subscription t-shirts and stuff. And then I want to build a fashion company for women. Am I frozen there? I think I'm frozen. Okay, wait a minute. Let's close. And close that. New movie. Cool. There we go. Float. Cool. So where was I? Yeah, if one product fails, have another thing that you could potentially sell. If you're doing fashion, apparel, beauty stuff, you can just roll out new designs, things like that. So if one t-shirt idea fails, make a new t-shirt idea. Pay another designer, pay a better designer, pay a better guy to make a really good video ad for you, something like that. Are there multiple ways to acquire a customer? So can you advertise on multiple channels? Is the niche good for Facebook ads and AdWords ads and Pinterest ads, or multiple other PPC networks or YouTube ads, like different channels? Like, could you advertise on Snapchat? Most products work on Facebook ads. Some work really well on AdWords. Like, you ideally want to find something where you can run AdWords ads, because AdWords is a great source of traffic and people are directly searching for something they want. Or obviously content and SEO is another traffic channel. Can you build a good sales funnel? So this goes into the previous of, are there multiple products to sell? So for example, if I sell a toothbrush, right? I'm selling a new toothbrush, and every month they're going to need a new head to, you need new toothbrush heads. So you could sell that. Every month we deliver you a head. You could also sell toothpaste. What else do they need, right? So you got to ask yourself, if they buy X, what is Y? What else do they need? What can go with it? What's complementary? Or the best thing in marketing with upsells, what will get them results faster, easier, and automatically. So like speed and automation. So what can you sell to them that will help them get results faster or like make it easier for them? Can you do a subscription? Can you roll out an expensive product? All these kind of things allow you to build a funnel or again, collection. So if it's fashion, you're probably not gonna, like, people search for a dress, let's say, they might not want to buy a t-shirt in the same purchase, but they might want to come back later and look at your new collections and buy again. This is all stuff that's going to increase your lifetime value and your average order value, which is super important when you're building a brand, because you're going to need to afford a higher cost per sale as you go on, or build new products. Do the numbers work? We already went over this. If you're getting 40 and it's $10 to fulfill and the fees and everything, you got $30 less. If it's going to cost you 35 or $40 to acquire a customer on ads, you don't have a business. It's not going to work. So you've got to test new ad creative or a higher sale price, etc. What makes a good brand? A broad niche with mass appeal. So like beauty, health, weight loss, dieting, detox, making money, being more attractive, being more beautiful, these things, being happy, successful, being more productive, things that everyone wants, things that give you pleasure or something, things that remove pain, a unique product or angle. Can you create something that's never been done before? If you can do that, you're on for a winner. Or can you look at a niche and see something and do it in a slightly different way, or word it differently, or come up with new packaging? Or if everyone else is selling like these peel off masks for wrinkles or something, can you do one that's pink color or blue color or bubbles up or has some crazy effect? Those are the kind of things. Or can you sell a pair of workout clothes and give them something? Like maybe you give them a workout guide and sell information product as well, information as well. One of the brands I'm looking at doing is a fitness brand, but we're looking at how can we sell info products with the physical products and leverage each for the other. So multiple congruent upsell products. This is multiple potential products. So if they buy one product, can you offer them multiple other products in the same purchase? That's going to increase the average order value. Something to get them more results, easier results, faster results, or just solve something else that's like a similar problem. Ability for subscription or high ticket sales. This is basically, right, as I was saying, higher average order value, higher lifetime value. If you can, like, it doesn't work for everything, right? Like if I'm selling, say, clothing is a tough thing to sell on subscription because people like buy clothes intermittently, like randomly. 1 month they might buy a bunch, then they might not buy clothes for 2 months, 3 months. Could you sell an expensive product? Could you bundle a bunch of products together and sell something for 100, 200, 500 bucks, 1,000 bucks, maybe more? Ability for sales letters, webinars, all right, cool marketing. So where there's like really high pain points in markets, you can use a lot of like advanced marketing strategy, like copywriting, webinars, things like that, things where you're presenting, like maybe like Dr. Axe was doing like free webinar, how to heal a leaky gut, like 5 signs you have this illness and what to do about it. And then you bundle a bunch of supplements together and sell that, and maybe you sell that on subscription. Those are like where you can deploy cool marketing. A long form sales letter. So instead of just a simple Shopify page where you got like a little product description, can you write like 1,000-word compelling letter or 2,000 words, or pay someone to do that to really sell your brand and product or subscription or bundle? Those are all things that can increase your conversions and everything about your business. High pain points, strong desire to fix problem, right timing. Like try not to go into a niche that has been saturated for like 5 years. Like a lot of the things on Instagram, like weight loss stuff, like it's pretty saturated. I'm going to go into some of those niches because they're really profitable, and I believe I can create a unique enough angle. But you're better off going into something that's not extremely saturated. Yeah, or like I said, a unique take on the saturated product. Potential to acquire customers from multiple sources, ability for content marketing and SEO. Can you do blogging? And it won't be instant, but 6 months, a year from now, you could be making 100 grand a month, a few hundred grand a month in sales for free from organic SEO and content. Ability for Facebook ads, compelling video ads, demonstration ads, image ads, story-based ads. Ability for content ads. So maybe you write blog posts or pre-sell content articles and stuff. Different ways of selling your product. Different things that you can run your ads to. So instead of running an ad straight to a product page, you could run it to a blog post or a video that then goes to the product page or to a webinar. Ability for Google AdWords. So Google AdWords, native advertising. This is like Taboola or Outbrain. The like weird ads you see, like how a woman in your town, like how lady in Medellin made $2,000 a day and changed her life. Like these ads you see at the bottom of content sites, native advertising. Huge traffic source. Huge. It could be bigger than Facebook, but it's hard to crack. Not all niches are good for it. Ability for more traffic, Pinterest, Bing, Snapchat, etc. The more places you have where you could acquire customers, the better, because it means that your competitors are probably only using one or two of them, and you could like hit a really good thing on another one. Research phase. So once you've looked at all of this, how you really get into it is scanning stores. So looking at other people's stores, looking at marketplaces like the Shopify Exchange, Flipper, App Store users. You can go to the App Store, look at what like some of the apps that cost say hundreds of dollars a month. In the reviews, it links to the person's store who's using the app. Great way to find stores and niche ideas. My IP list. You can Google this. This is a list of all of the top Shopify stores in order of the traffic they get. You can use Google, go to Amazon. Amazon's a great way to find trending products. Like you can go to Amazon Movers and Shakers. I do this sometimes, Movers and Shakers. This video is getting really long, but this is the stuff that's going to make millions of dollars. I've already proven it, I've done it, and I'm going to continue to, and hopefully teach some of this, because I think it would be cool. So, Movers and Shakers. Let's click on beauty and personal care, one of my favorite niches. So we can see retinol cream, dry skin brush, blackhead mask, neck firming and lifting cream. So a bunch of anti-aging stuff. Pheromones, that's hilarious. Wow, I should sell that. Castor oil, that's a good one right now. I've noticed that lately. Castor oil, I should sell castor oil too. So just looking through here at potential product ideas. I found one here the other day that is actually really cool. Rosehip seed oil, facial spray, women's Rogaine, hair loss. You can see the markets that are trending. Beards, castor oil. Anyway, that's enough of that. Spy tools. Look on the spy tools. Okay, spy tools are great. There's a bunch of them. I'm not going to mention any. Some of them don't even want to be shared. Facebook. Go to Facebook. Follow fucking people. Follow all the stores. It's not that hard, guys. Instagram influencers. Go look at the top 50 influencers in fitness, in health, in beauty, in whatever, in cars, in grooming. And these guys, they sell themselves, right? They pimp themselves out. So go and look at what products they're sharing, and you can see what people are paying to be shared right now. So you can see what influencer marketing niches are working, and the brands. You could just swipe them all and start paying the same people to share the similar products that are better. Make a list of competitors, follow them, like their stuff, buy their shit, add to cart. You'll be retargeted by their ads, and model them. Final decision is brand or dropship. Decide to either create a fresh brand, private label, spend the money on a minimum order quantity that's not too much, a couple of grand or less. And the other option is just clone a dropshipping store. So just find a brand and then go to AliExpress and get someone who, find out suppliers who will dropship products for you and have it all dropshipping. Dropship from AliExpress, Alibaba. Go on Google and type in USA dropship suppliers. There's a lot of options you have. So I'm going to wrap up the video right here, guys. I'm going to do a part 2. This is way too long. What the fucking time is it? It's 3 o'clock. I woke up at 12, but I need some breakfast, right? I will get into this, the step-by-step, exactly what to do. Maybe in another video, maybe I'm just going to keep this for my courses. If you're interested in learning and watching this entire process behind my multi-million-dollar brands, and this has happened very quickly, while I'm still dropshipping. Some of them are dropshipping. Some of them are not dropshipping. I have warehouses now. We're manufacturing our own products. And I'm going to be teaching all of it. If you want to sign up to like a wait list or just get on the email list, I'm going to be sending more content out. Click the link or subscribe on this page. I don't know. I'm going to have someone do this for me because all I'm going to be doing is making videos and having other people distribute it. All right, guys. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope this gave you some insight into how you can go from dropshipping, being a little dropshipper, to growing assets and growing something that you're passionate about, that you really enjoy, that you can build in a linear fashion. That's going to take 3, 6, 12, 24 months. It's going to make you happy at the end of the day. There's nothing that's more fulfilling than owning a brand or products that people enjoy, that people come back to, and that you can eventually sell. You could sell these brands for millions and millions of dollars. All right, guys, that's it. Peace out.